We are here with that part 2 to the budget beast. Now, it's pretty important that if you don't watch my first one to this, my video I uploaded yesterday of the budget beasts, then you probably won't get most of the points I'm about to make with the threshold, but that's why you need to go watch that video. So, I'm assuming that you've watched it. So I'm going to be starting out now on the defensive budget beast. Now, this first card I'm going to be looking at is actually a really good card. 27k for 85 Terence Newman, and you can probably get him for about 20k. 80 speed is pretty bad, but he has 94 zone, 88 play rec, and 85 man. Now, he has 94 zone. I said that the zone threshold was 91, so this card is going to play ridiculously good, even though he's only an 85. He's got 77 catch shoot. Now, what I would suggest is running cover 2, since he has pretty bad speed, or at least if you run anything where he's in a deep blue zone to back him up. Now, if he's in a one-on-one situation, he'll probably get spec catched on, but, I mean, spectacular catch is pretty bad this year, so, I mean, aggressive catch, so, honestly, you should be fine, but 94 zone, he plays ridiculously good. If you want to see some gameplay of the zone thing I'm talking about, then just drop a like, leave a comment, and I will bring that gameplay showing you guys the tutorial to how to run the zone scheme and what it plays like. So, like I said, this is a first great card, 94 zone at 27k. That's the best base zone you can get in the game, I believe. So, ridiculous card right there, and he's definitely a card that you should try and pick up. Alright, so moving on to 80 Olivia Vernon. Now, this card is 11,000 coins and 70 speed, 77 block shed, pretty bad power move, but pretty bad finesse move, but 90 power move. If you have a good amount of coins and you want a good backup end, then I would honestly suggest picking up this guy, because not many players go run heavy this year on offense, but sometimes you'll play that one run heavy player who is amazing at running the ball. Like, they have tight ends in at wide receiver, they're getting every block, they're scoring every play. And if you guys don't know, power move is for running the ball. It's what gets block sheds on running the ball, because it's kind of like bull rushing an opponent. And finesse move is more of your spin move, Von Miller rushing type players. So this 90 power move, he's gonna be enough to get that block shed so that they can't be running the ball enough. So even if you just sub him in when they're run heavy or on like goal line situations, he probably will be enough for 11k just to make that crucial stop that you won't be. Like, it's always good to just be safe rather than sorry. Like, what if you lose a game because they ran the ball on 4th down or something? So, pretty important card and pretty important stat to look at. So, moving on to another MUT hero. This one is 85 Joey Bosa. Now, I didn't show 85 Olivia Vernon because his card's like 45k, but this 85 Joey Bosa is 26k, and he has really good stats. He's got 80 excel, 77 tackle, 82 block shed with 83 power move, so he'll still be able to stop the run just enough with 95 finesse move for 26k. 95 finesse is the highest finesse in the game. Like, he's finessing everyone out here. You plug everyone. So, this card's going to be able to get really good stops on the pass. Like, if you just run coverage defense, you should expect a block shed from him just because he has a 95 finesse move. So definitely a card I'll look at, and I don't know why, but this year, any Joey Bosa card you pick up is just ridiculously good for some reason. Like, he could have a silver card and he'd come out and just, like, be a god. Like, he's just ridiculous. So this is definitely a card I'd pick up, even if you have like an 89 overall team. If you just have him somewhere on your D-line, like, you should be able to stop the pass pretty well on getting block sheds and all that stuff. So alright, so moving on into an important position, the middle linebacker. Now I'm going to be showing two cards, and one of them is Ryan Shazier, who's 28k, whatever, and he has 85 speed, but pretty decent stats actually all around. 78 block sheds, not too bad. Zone is not too great, but I mean, if you're using this card, then he'll be really good. Now, there's also another card I'll be showing, which is Dion Jones. Now, Dion Jones has -1 speed, but he has pretty much every other stat, which is better. I'm pretty sure, maybe not hit power, but I believe Dion Jones actually has better catching as well, and he's a little more expensive, so it's up to you. If you're going to be using this Ryan Shazier 24/7, I'd pick up the Ryan Shazier. But if you're going to be going ahead and probably just using other cards sometimes, or you need extra help, Dion Jones has like plus 10 zones, so I'd definitely pick up Dion Jones. So these are our two cards to look at for middle linebacker. Speed's very important to cover those wide receiver crossing routes, all of that stuff. So those are two of my favorite cards this year to use, or even get them both and you would be locked down. They even have the same chemistry and you can get plus 2 zone on them. So definitely my favorite two cards to look at. This card is actually such an underrated card too. Now you might look at his speed and be disgusted, which I kind of am too, but honestly this card, like, he's pretty ridiculous. He's 6'3". If you just make sure that he's back, like very back, not pressed or anything, then he won't get burnt and he's gonna be crazy good. So he's got 80 speed with 80 excel, 84 play rec, which isn't the best, but it's okay, 81 zone with 95 hit power at 6'3". If you put your like coaching adjustments to aggressive on tackling, the running back or whoever has the ball, they're not seeing tomorrow. Like, they're out. Like, they're gonna be knocked to their feet, never getting up. Like, just bury him there and put their funeral, everything there. Like, Cam Chancellor, 95 hit power, ridiculous. Like, I mean, for 40k, and the card actually has 78 catching, I believe. I'll actually be showing it as well. Pretty good card for the price. So I'd try to pick up this card if I were you, even as a backup, just to lay that boom. Alright, so that is the end to the Budget Beast for this week. Now, if you like this series and it's helpful to you, then I'll be doing it every other week. Now, something important is, if you guys want, I'll actually be picking these cards up and showing gameplay of them and what to do and what not to do, but that'd be longer videos, so just let me know if you want that. So, that'll be it. Leave a like and comment if you want this or a different series, or if you have any other ideas to help this series out. So, peace.